Hi everyone, welcome to my crypto updates for today. So let us see what's going on for the market. Right, so right here. So for those who had missed the, I would say a slight dip, especially Bitcoin, I think few hours ago. And okay, right now it's 33k. And if you look at one day, right, so there's a huge dip to 28k. Okay, 28 to 29k. So this when Bitcoin reaches this level, right, I mean I was preparing for it to reach even further. So but I think there's a lot of people who took action, and it don't last very long, and the price actually went up. So there are a lot of cryptos on offer. So some of you might feel that you have missed out the good deal. Okay, do not worry, because I still feel that there's a chance to go down. And I mean, based on how I see it, because you see that even though Bitcoin is going up to 34k and Binance is still stuck at below 300, but it used to be over 300 when Bitcoin was about 33. Yeah, so there are many indications that even Dogecoin is not going up. Solana surprisingly is doing pretty well. I mean, it was 22. It was 22, but it don't last very long. Solana surprisingly is very strong. Not that I just like Solana, but this is the real facts, right? So you see, it reaches about 20, right, 2021. So it's actually pretty strong. I would say this project is, like I said before, it's one of the projects that I personally feel that it has a potential to fight with Ethereum. So we shall see. There are many cryptos on offer. A few hours ago, yeah, even Rune reaches below $5, and many more. Right, so you can just go to CoinMarketCap and choose the projects that you like, and just go by one day chart, and you see $4.5. So there are a lot on offer, and as you can see, when crypto is on offer, right, people will try to buy more, because buy the dip is the new norm for most of people. But we also need to be smart, but not to dump everything, right, or assets into the dip, because if I dip even further, it might. But what's worse, I mean, if it goes up, it's good for you. So if it dips even further, you can buy more, right? You can invest more. So this is how I see it. And if you compare the charts during this 2017 2018 for Bitcoin, right, so you can see it's roughly similar. I'm not saying that it will repeat the same history, right? It's a little bit similar, you see. So this is over. So this is I think 20k. So this is 20k range. This is 60 over k range, and actually it goes a little bit down, right? So this goes up a bit, and it goes up a bit, and maybe there's some spike, and it might go. Okay, the front part, right? This part is very similar. I'm not saying it will follow the same, where it will crash totally, because if you are hoping for Bitcoin to crash to reach 4k, I think it's impossible. If you are hoping that Ethereum will reach $100 or even $200, I think it's also very impossible. So every new dip will be higher than the previous dip. You get what I mean? So maybe I'll just show you. This is just Bitcoin, and I'll show you Ethereum. Right? For those who don't know, this graph is just personally for reference purposes. It doesn't mean that it will follow the exact same graph for this time round, but we can see some of the similar. It's not quite similar, but I would say Bitcoin is very similar. And although that we feel that we should not, all the other tokens or coins should not be very linked or coupled with Bitcoin, but for now it's still coupled with Bitcoin prices. So you can see this is going down, and it might reach somewhere around here. So it's $400 over. It goes up a little bit, and it actually tanked, right, to $100 over. Right, so I'm not saying it will definitely go to this stage, but I have this feeling that it might hit 25k for Bitcoin, and maybe even 20k. So I would say yesterday is a very good potential. I mean, not yesterday, I mean for Singapore time, few hours ago, there's a very good potential to actually invest in a little more, because it actually drops pretty a lot for Solana, but other projects, right, you can see like even DOGE is low, US is low, Binance is not very high, because Binance was 240. Yeah, it was 230 if I'm not wrong. The last month was about 246. So yeah, 230. So it actually drops even lower, right? So there are a lot project, and you see Polygon, right? Matic is not going up. You see Cardano is not going up. Something is missing. You get what I mean? I mean, when Bitcoin was 34K, right? A lot of them are $1.60, $1.80. They are not dropping, right? Solana is maybe about $40. So you can see that there's some signs of the struggling is over there, right? So this is just my personal take, not an investment advice again, but this is just how I see it. You see, BitTorrent was it was pretty stable at 0.004, but it don't go up. So these are some of the telltale signs that I feel that it might still crash a little, but surprisingly Rune is going up. Rune can be as strong as Solana in terms of price support. So you can see the price is goes up very fast. But Rune actually hits about $4 plus, and it actually goes up pretty a lot. So even Engine also drops a lot. Reef, Wing, their West Hive, a lot of them actually are at sales, but I still believe that the bear trend is not over yet. I just have this feeling that someone is the big organization, some or inner circle is trying to push down the price, and people are trying to push back up, right? So we shall see what happens. But for those who actually don't have not invested yet, you can invest some now, right? Or if you have invested some already or a lot more, you can wait for the next dip, because definitely bull run will happen pretty soon, and after the dip, right? So this is what we are looking at. And so these are some of the takes, right? Of course, many people know how to buy the dip, but how low should we enter, right? So that we don't have a crystal ball or magic ball to tell us when should we enter, but the one of the best way is to really invest in a different stage of the dip, so you don't actually miss out the good deal, right? So people are not worried, which is good, because crypto is here to stay, right? This is my personal take. And yeah, you see, so when I see huge dips, right, because it's not going to crash, it's just a huge dip or pullback or fear, FUD, right? The fear, right? Uncertainty, and fear, right? And doubt, right? So people became afraid, especially for those who are not very into crypto yet, and they don't know what is crypto fully about, and they might just sell because they just most of them are just looking to ride on the wave to become a get rich scheme. So if you have vision in the project, you know that it's a huge opportunity for you to invest a little bit more. You might be using the same dollar amount to get a lot of more coins and tokens, right? Example, if this coin is $10 or token is $10, and with 1,000 you can only get 100 tokens, right, or 100 coins, and if it drops $2 you get a lot more. You get what I mean? This is an opportunity for me. I mean, not everyone will see how the way I see it, but every dip I see as an opportunity. But many people will feel that, wow, I should dump everything in case it goes to zero. So if you don't have this type of vision for crypto, I think that, you have to be careful, because you don't know when you should buy or invest, or you don't know when you should sell. So but right now the crypto community is growing, so definitely there's a lot of huge upside potential, right? We are considered early adopters still. So recently I have some of my friends actually asked me, hey, should I invest in baby Dogecoin? So this looks awesomely cute. Okay, basically, because since I have done e-commerce using Shopify before, so this website is done by, it feels, I mean, it makes me feel that it's done by someone who has done e-commerce, because hardly people use Shopify just to do an information page. Usually they use it for e-commerce, right? So this is used by someone who actually, to me at least, it feels like an e-commerce, maybe general store creator or owner. Actually they cannot get much out of e-commerce anymore, and they want to do some of the get rich quick scheme in this crypto by creating BSC tokens. So how I know it? So you see, so when I check this inspect, and yeah, Shopify. So my experience is not much people will use Shopify to just to create an information website. So this is one of the red flag. Oh, sorry. So baby Dogecoin, let me see. Okay. So, and okay, some of the red flag, I mean, I'm not saying this is 100% a scam, but personally, I will try to avoid it, right? Because first of all, anyone can create any token, but if you don't have a business idea or marketing idea to improve your tokenomics, right, or want to impact the world for the better, it will most probably be a shit token, because that's why there are so many scams coming up right now. And okay, auto and manual burns, I will touch on this later, right? What is burning, okay? And rewards holding, so every transactions, this is okay, these few things right are red flag for most of the shit tokens, because they don't have any tokenomics. Just imagine what happens if you own all these tokens and you don't have anywhere to spend it. You are just waiting for the next fool to actually buy it from you and you can exit, right? So this is one of the worst tokenomics that I can think of for a new project, right? This is actually not impacting the world, right? They are trying to come up with NFT or whatever thing, so you can look at you see this very typical type of shit tokens, right? They are trying to ride on the DOGE wave, and I will show you something later where you will be shocked, right? So you see these are the phase 1, phase 2. Okay, I will drop the link later in the comment section so you guys can have a look. Whether to invest or not is really up to you, but personally I will not invest. So you can see it's pretty okay. To me, right, I mean, as a person who actually did marketing for businesses and projects, there's totally no social impact, okay, or do anything good for this or crypto community. Totally don't have. So be careful of this. So right now we just want to check some of these. So you remember they talk about auto burn, right? So what is burning? Burning means the coin is totally burnt. That means not exist anymore, right? So right, okay, the price has, okay, just to share with you, right, before I move on to the burning, so the price has increased a little, but you do not know whether because when people buy by using 0.001, Binance is also price increase, you get what I mean? So these are some of the triggers you need to check. It's not a very huge a purchase or investment, just a very small volume. So some people might want to, or maybe the owner, the project creator might be the one, right, doing this price hike, you get what I mean? So be careful, be very, very careful, okay? So besides this, oh yeah, there's a video, okay, this video is pretty amazing because I use this, I think many e-commerce entrepreneurs use this music over and over again. So let me show you a little. Okay, I shall stop here. So basically, this music is a very popular e-commerce music that I personally use it, and many of my peers and friends actually used that before. And the way they create this video is very similar to e-commerce as well. So be very, very careful about this, because this feels to me is more like a get-rich scheme. So I have covered the exchange, I mean the chart or the purchase. All this you have to be very careful. Don't because of you feel that the price actually went up, right? Went up, but the volume is very low. So they are trying to trick people to actually feel that the price is appreciating. So you have to be careful. Do your own research. So right now I want to cover a little bit about burning. For those who don't know, many shit tokens will try to tell you, hey, I'll be burning 50% and many more, and you'll be gone forever, right? So this is the okay, I will do it from here. Okay, so it's to be fair to Baby Doge, right? So this is their contract page, right? Token contract and holders. So burn address. So many shit tokens will use this address to let these investors feel that these tokens are actually burned. Okay, I have no way to identify whether this the creator, okay, or the owner of the project will have any way to access this, right? But to my best understanding, coming from someone who created tokens before, when you create a token, you can actually make it unmintable anymore, or you can actually burn it, right? Burn some of the tokens. That means it's totally gone. So let me, since this is created on BSC, right? So let me show you some magic article on this. Okay, so this is from Binance, right? So what is a coin burn? I will paste some of the links in my comment section so you guys can have a look, and you guys can justify whether this is legit or not legit, right? So basically, burning, right, okay, is actually reducing the total supply. So when you actually burn, right, okay, it will has it's using a burning function, right? And based on the transaction, if I'm not wrong, it should have a burn comment, right? So I will click on this burning transaction. This is from Binance, so it's definitely legit, right? So because they created Binance Smart Chain. So this is a transaction from this website, Binance Academy, saying that these tokens or coin has been burnt. So I will go to log, I will check. Okay, is there a burn? Yeah, burn. Right. So this, based on the function, it actually burn away from total supply. So let me show you one example. So this is the burn address. Okay, I will close this one. I will show you again. So this is the burn address because they claim that it has been burned, right? So logically, when burnt, it should not have any supply inside, but there's balance. So this is a red flag. Okay. Another thing is that I just show you. Okay, this is a large amount, right? Okay. So it's supposed to be burned, right? So let's put it. Transfer, right? So transfer means this is just another address, right? Something is very fishy. I mean, Binance allows you to burn tokens. There's a function that allows you to burn tokens, right? But the creator choose to use transfer instead of burn, which means if the creator is able to access this wallet, right, they have so much. Maybe DOGE. Right. And another red flag is because if you feel that billions of coins, billions of tokens, or even trillions are a lot, let us look at this. This is 15 zeros. Okay, so this one is thousands, millions, right? Billions, trillions, quadrillions. So it's the total supply, right? Okay, when this creator mints this token is 420 quadrillion, right? It's ridiculously high. And what their mentality is that they want the investors to use like very little amount to become millionaires or even billionaires, and hopefully this will become $1. It's nearly impossible. Trust me, it's impossible. If you look at market cap, if you check my previous video, right, Bitcoin is only about 700 billion market cap based on 21 million supply. There's no way for these type of tokens with totally no usage, right, to overtake Bitcoin. So we have to use some of the logical sense in our brain to actually determine whether this is a red flag or this is actually a potential project. So some of them, they might have this let people feel that, wow, this might go up to how many 0.001 or something like this, but it's very, very hard because first of all, the supply is too much. So if it reaches $1, it means that it will be 420 quadrillion market cap. It's so many times more than Bitcoin. And even it's 1 cent or even 0.1 or whatever, 0.01 or even lower, you have to, I mean, it's even more than Bitcoin. So how do you expect it to actually appreciate a lot? And yes, it might appreciate 10 times, 20 times, or even more if there's more people actually fall into the trap of getting it to replace. So someone actually exit and you actually bought at a higher price. But personally, to me, this project has totally no impact in the crypto world. It just want to let people use very little sum of money, but they go by a lot volume, right? Many people, maybe 100,000 of people to actually invest maybe 0.01 BNB and such, right? So everyone will be millionaires or multi-millionaires or even billionaires just using a small sum of money. But you have to take note the supply is a lot. And another thing is the burn address is not burned, it's transferred to the burn address. So total red flag for me, and I mean, I'm not saying that this 100% a scam or shit token, but to me, I won't invest because it has a lot of red flags. So this is up to you and to decide, right? So I share some of my analysis. It's not I'm not an expert in telling you how to get rich, right? But this is just some of my analysis. I prefer to invest in legit projects that's actually helping the cryptocurrency economy, right? So. And okay, before I end this video, right, okay, let me show you. One of my good friend, or I would say co-founder for NENGcoin and Cheetahcoin, created this awesome video. I mean, I just feel that I'm watching these ads in the cinema, right? So this will be out very soon, and I will let you guys have the preview on this, right?
NENGcoin is a social impact coin that truly focuses on empowering underprivileged around the world. Neng in Mandarin is used to emphasize one's ability or the possibility of something happening. Leveraging on our cheetah effect algorithm plus random spike technology, anyone can mine a full block of NENGcoin with just an Android phone and internet connection, supporting our green trustless mobile decentralization movement. Satoshi has made decentralization possible with Bitcoin, and we take it to the next level, scaling to 1 million Android nodes. Join us in becoming the most globally decentralized community-owned project in the world, helping your family and community mine with any Android device and create an impact of self-sufficiency for the underprivileged. Make the world a better place with NENGcoin. CPU, GPU, ASIC, Android for all miners and traders.
Okay, that's all. Thank you so much for watching this video. So this is personally, I feel this is a very awesome video that my co-founder did, and bear in mind that we are not funded by any venture capital or any we don't have any ICO or IEO yet. We are totally community owned. Then I would say our milestone towards this listing is SouthXchange is about 70% because there's some fluctuation with Dogecoin and Bitcoin as well. So if you would like to support us to making I would say helping the world to be better, or impacting lives of millions, right? Potentially the millions, right? To help us to achieve our next milestone, right? You can check the details below in the description where we have some donation links, and please let me know if you donated, so at least we can send our token of appreciation to you. And personally, I feel this is very impressive because if I were to do this video on my own, I don't think I will ever come up with this type of quality. This is very, I mean, the articulation is very impressive, and we are just using some of our own tokens, or our own coins. Sorry about that. Our own coins will actually get these things done. So because we are not funded at all, and we work just like how Bitcoin, how Dogecoin, how Litecoin started. We don't have any funds. So basically it's all community work. We kickstart this and this project, and we hope in future the community will take over. That's how we believe in decentralization. So I hope today's sharing will be awesome for you and beneficial for you, so you don't make the mistakes that many of them make. Believe that crypto, I mean, some of the shit tokens, right? I'm not saying you shouldn't invest in shit tokens, but if you invest, you have to be one of the very early, right? Okay, so the next fool will actually buy from you, right? So remember these things. So if you're not the earliest one, just be very careful, because it might actually dip right before you know it, and the creator might just run away, and this token might not even go up again. Okay, so if you really like my content and would like to motivate me more and support me, and please like and subscribe and share this video to let more people know about what's happening in the crypto world. I personally only share quality information and updates based on my personal analysis, right? Not siding with any influencers or projects, right? This is based on my personal analysis, so it's really what I'm doing and I'm sharing with you guys. So if you like it, please share it to your friends, and hopefully they won't become any victim of the investing in the wrong projects, right? So please like and subscribe and share, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.